the bass, mash up the place.
Hello guys, it's James here, and I'm bringing you the tutorial I promised of the abstract sort of thing, majiggy spike thing. Okay, so go into Photoshop, obviously. Just your name if you want. Tutorial or whatever, I'll just call it something yeah, and just do what I always do if you want. 1280 by 720 no pixels. 1280, 720, 32-bit, because it just looks better with transparent background. 1-bit. Okay, but wait, can we do 16-bit with transparent? Yes, we can. There we go. RGB, let's do that. And so what was I going to do? Okay, yeah, that's right. If you want, you can make a background. I'm just going to do light grey to a little bit darker, like that, and maybe a bit lighter so it's more whitish. Sorry. Now, just nice gradient. Okay, now we need to go. Okay, before we start, see if you have this brush here. I'm just trying to find it. It is a brush. It's not one of these, it's a brush. Wait, actually, let's see what this is. It's not the right one. Anyway, it's a brush. It's the first brush that you see. It's sort of like, I'll show you what happens when you put it on. Strip path. God damn it. A bit darker. It's sort of that. It does that. Which looks really good for what we're going to do soon. Anyway, now that you've done it, make, with the pen tool, just down here, when you're on the background, make a sort of kite shape on its side. Like that. And now we put colours, just do a dark grey. Don't do black and a darker and a lighter grey, because black doesn't look very good. I don't know, I just don't like using black. Just like pitch black. I like it to be a darker grey. It looks much better. Now choose foreground colour once you've picked the darker shade and lighter shade. Just do that. And then what we do is we select the corners, these corners here, and if you want this side to be lighter, the lighter shade, trace around this bit finally, then fill path, background colour, so that's the lighter side. If you don't want it, you still do there, and then you just click there, and it does the other side. So now we got that. That's all good. Now we do. So put on the shading. And it's a bit bad. When I say a bit bad, I mean it's absolutely terrible. God damn it. Just do that roughly. Make selection. I don't know why. Feather radius of 5. Just looks good. Take that and a little bit lighter, and then take the brush, just brush over it, and you see it looks a bit better. It doesn't look that good, it still looks a bit basic. But anyway, now we get the blur tool, Just blur the hell out of that. Oh crap though. Ah, damn it. Yeah, this is what you don't do. Don't do the entire thing on the background layer, because that's just... I feel like an idiot now. I can honestly say I feel like an idiot now. I feel like the biggest idiot in the world now. It's just... Oh my god. This is not giving you doing your first tutorial. Oh, this is not good. Oh well. Who cares? There we go. A new layer. Fill path. Do all this again, don't we? I'll just do this quickly. Should be the lighter shade, or there should be the darker shade. See, I'm doing this very quickly. You don't want to have much of a difference between these, just that's the maximum amount of difference that you really want between the colours, because otherwise it just looks too contrasted and yeah, it just doesn't look very good. Make the selection, do this on a new layer. It doesn't really matter how many layers you have, because you're eventually going to, if you want, you can merge them all if you're doing if it's just like one element of your project. But just do that and blur it so it looks part of it, or more part of it than it was. If you want, merge down, won't change anything. Okay, now we put in the darker shade one. This one, what you can do, you can make this more detailed if you want. You can put in different shading gradients, and different shading spots if you want. I'm just doing this as a quick tutorial on how to do this. You can use it for whatever you want. You can, hell, you can change it, or I don't really mind. You can change the method if you want. See if it makes something better. Oops, wrong. It's all up to you. Just if you want, let me see it. I'm interested in what you guys make and what you guys do. Don't hesitate to tell me. I can give you tips and all that. Just check that colour. Again, just make it a little bit lighter. Get the pen tool, and I'm not going to be blurring this one. Now we put in a new layer. Coming from about there to about there. You can change this. This is sort of the, you can change this to white. Do the brush, and go to that one there. If you don't have it, what's this one? Okay, that's, don't use ones that do that. Use ones that already are always the same. There's another one, I can't find it anymore though. It does the same effect, except did it... Is it this one? I think it might be that one. No. Anyway, just get, if you want to make your own preset of the brush, or the sort of brush, you can. I'm not stopping you. I can make a tutorial later on if you want. Let's put in the comments down below if you want to. If you want me to. I'll do that. Okay. Bit of tip, always put this down to 1 for this. 1. The size 1. And then stroke path. Make sure it's white. Get sort of that effect. And then I'm just going to do it here as well. Stroke path, and no. Stroke path, oops. And there. Stroke path. Just gonna do it. Just do whatever looks good, basically. I'm just doing this at the top of my head. It doesn't have to be anything if it doesn't. You don't have to put these in, but I like to put them in because they just make it look a bit more the way it's supposed to. And straight path. And then you can using different blending options, and you can lower the transparency, which is what I usually do, but I'm not going to do it for this one. I usually blur it as well, not that much. Just a quick tip: if you don't want to blur things all that much, turn the strength down. It helps if you're not blurring things or over blurring things. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. If you want, you can make this darker. You have to do that at the start. But what I like to do also is put sort of like mini scratches in it, like so. To get a tiny bit lighter, a tiny bit lighter, sort of. What the hell? Excuse me. I usually use a lot more layers for this actually. I don't know why I'm not using that many layers now. Second thought, just... Okay. Anyway, I just like putting the scratches in. Oh god. I'm being an idiot again. New layer for this, because just, you can change it. Make sure you don't go over the sides like there and there. If you do a little bit, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. Lower that and put it to like overlay. See, overlay does that. Don't put it overlay. Just if you want, you can just go through the different ones. If you find something, lighten, look, always looks good. It's hard to see, but if you turn it off, well, okay, never mind. You can usually see it really easily. You can usually see the difference anyway. Oh, that's why. Ha ha ha. Just lighten. Turn that up. Strange. Usually the one that I use, that's usually the one that I do. Well, not so far that I usually do, isn't it? Just change the opacity right down. Just blur it a tiny bit, like 10% or something. Just blur a tiny bit, and you got sort of like scratches, or what looks like stretches. Anyway, that's nearly the whole tutorial. I'll show you something that I do usually. Just merge all those layers, create a new one, transform it, Control T, bring it down to there, that layer down, bring the opacity down, get the blur tool, crank it up to about 33 or something, I don't know, around about 70 or something, 75, just do that. I hope you enjoyed my first tutorial. Sorry I had to cut out there, it went too long because I incorporated 2 tutorials that I said I was going to do into one, and it went over 20 minutes. I thought I could put it in because, upload it because, you know, you are now eligible to upload longer than 15-minute video thing, and turns out that I can't anymore, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.